Um, Radio, how far do you think you've come? You know, you are playing in the PSL now. How far do you think you've come from what you wanted to be at the beginning of your career?
I think if I can put that on a scale, I think I can say 7 out of 10. You know, like there's been a long journey after getting injured. So at the moment, obviously, I'm still trying to get back on my feet. As as you saw, few days not after coming back, I also got some major injuries, which was the groin. But I think the team was there to help me a lot, so that's what I'm grateful for.
And just with dealing with injuries and having to overcome that, how how has that been for you?
You know, so far so good, but it has been a rough journey that I didn't expect to go through, but I had to go through it. Like for me, it was just survival of the fittest.
And growing up, who did you look up to? Who do you model your football and your game around?
You know, growing up, I was a fan of Netherlands national team. The person that I used to idolize more was Ian Robben, the left footer, because of his speed, agility, his explosiveness going forward.
And locally,
Locally, there was literally no one. Locally, yeah.
and then you you were topping the goal scoring charts in the Disky Challenge, um, and you are here now. I mean, you also went to in the NFD, you're in the PSL now, and would you say it's progress that you are happy with that you are making?
Yeah, I can say yes, it is a progress because at first I started in the MDC and I went to go play NFD. Then now I'm in the PSL. So for me, it's a good progress.
And you're obviously on loan from Orlando Pirates. Um, are you thinking beyond your time here? Is going back to Pirates something that you seldomly think about?
I think even if like when they give me a call, I'll just pick up the phone and then like hear from what they're going to say because at the moment like I can't define my future. So the future obviously they always say it's in your hands. So I feel like every opportunity given, like why not take it? Because I was also given an opportunity to come play here for Cape Town Spurs, which was a good deal because the team produces a lot of youngsters. There are a lot of youngsters who are now playing for big clubs. So for me, it was a good decision for me to come this side, and thanks to both the clubs.
Mm. And I mean, when you look at Orlando Pirates now, they are giving opportunities to younger players. I mean, Mofokeng is younger than you. Mahopa is almost your age. Is that something that excites you as well about the possibilities and opportunities that might lie ahead should you go back?
I'm happy to see all the younger ones play in the top flights. For the guy like Mufukeng, I was playing with him in the School of Excellence, so I'm happy for him. We come from the same Kasi town, which is Val, but we stay far apart from one another. But other than that, I was happy to see him playing for the first team, to see him grow. Like he has grown so much. So for me, it's something that must look for in the future.
And what do you think about him, really, as a player?
I think for me, he's an exceptional player. His dribbling skills, it's something. when we played against them, like he really showed his character. You know, for him, I feel like he has grown so much. So I'm just happy for him. Just have to keep going no matter what.
And as a player, Yakasi, uh, the Val, what's special about the Val and the players that the township has produced?
Like people like known Val as a good Kasi like to select players. You know, Val has so many talents. Val is a small town that has more talent. You know, I feel like if the guys can just focus, you know, just have patience, like everything will open up eventually.
And you obviously spoke about being happy to see young players play in the PSL. Um, you spoke about Mofokeng and just happy how happy you are for him as well. Which other players have excited you? I mean, you are in a team that has a lot of youngsters as well.
You know, I've seen the likes of Campbell that plays for Supersport. I've seen the likes of Hudeman plays for Cape Town City. You know, there are a lot of them. There's another one that plays for Cape Town City.
Rose.
Yeah, you know, a lot of them. You know, like it's an inspiration on its own. You know, for the young ones to keep going because for me, if I was not even playing, I was gonna send a message to say, you know, my boy, you need to work hard because you know the opportunity is there. It's just a matter of how you look at things. You know, other than that, you know, it must be a good experience for them. I just wish the best of luck. You know, because it's never an easy journey. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna face uh, negative negativities. You're gonna face positivities. You know, just a matter of how you look at things.
Mm, you're at Cape Town Spurs now. You've been here, I think, for three. This is the third season. Um, the two previous seasons have been about trying to get back to the PSL. Um, you are in the PSL as well now, and the expectation now changes from trying to win promotion to surviving relegation. Um, those moments and just those situations as a player for you, how much have you say can you say that they've built you, if any? How much have they contributed to your character and overall development as a player?
You know, we started very bad when we were in the NFD, but we had that belief that we're still going to come back, and we did exactly that. So the coach was there to push us. Unfortunately, he's not here. But I wish him the best of luck for where he is. You know, he's a good coach, an exceptional coach, a coach that motivates us each and every day. You know, it was a privilege for me to have worked with him, even under the likes of coach, who's the coach,
Asif
Coach
Morris.
Nasif Morris. You know, it was a privilege, but we had to keep grinding. Even now, where we are, we just have to have belief because everything seems possible. I think what we did last season can also make it happen.
And do you think this team, based on how you've started the second round of the season, it, it's possible for this team to avoid relegation?
I think it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible because you know, like I said, the time we started the NFD, we started very bad. So, but that doesn't mean we're still gonna do the same thing. But for me, it's still possible to get back on our feet. We just have to have belief because with the people that are around us, always pushing us, the senior players like Galani, Kigan Buchanan, you know, they've always been like a pillar. for all of us.
Now that you've been in the NFD and you've been in PSL as well, who's the one defender that has given you a tough time, like the toughest defender you've faced?
I can't really say much because I've not played most of the games, you know. But so far, the defender that I've played against was when I played the net bank when we were still in the NFT. It was this defender from Skukune, with the who's the
Aaron Jima.
yeah, Erin Jima. Yeah, it was the toughest defender that I've played with.